Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon. I am Angel Crumb. I am live once again, and we have an amazing mom that will share her story and journey on this business. I had her already on my page, but I want to invite her again because she's a mom. She's superwoman. She's so busy. She's running this business full time. That is my goal in the next couple of years. I'm trying to kind of balance out my work and this business. So I want to welcome her again on this platform, and then also she will share how she juggles parenting and being an entrepreneur. So I will welcome again Adiola. Hello, good afternoon
Good
there.
afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you again for having me. It's always
Y-
nice to
y-
see you.
You
And
are
thank you for
so
the viewers.
welcome, welcome,
Yes.
welcome, welcome.
Thank
And
you.
I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers. And I know I have some followers that are new. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us why you joined this business.
Okay. All right. So good afternoon from Nigeria. It's always a pleasure to be live. So my name is Adiola Tolushi. I'm a Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of two beautiful girls, ages 3 and 5. So I have two toddlers. I used to work for the federal government of my country, but now I retired last year. So now I'm a stay-at-home mom fully, and then I run my business too fully. So I do the two together. So thank you. Sorry, what was your question again? I got carried
And
away.
before I will ask my question, I am saluting you guys to be a stay-at-home mom. I was thinking to myself, like, if I could do to be a stay-home mom, I would think probably I will go crazy. So I'm glad that I found this business to prepare myself if I would eventually just run my business and not have to work. But that is such a very, very, it's almost like doing something. The only pay you get is that gratification and the excitement to be with the children. There is nothing equal to any amount to be with them a lot of times. So that is so amazing. And like she said, she is a full-time business entrepreneur. She's a business owner full-time and a mom of two girls, and can you believe it's a toddlers. So I don't know how she probably run around every day and try to chase those toddlers because they can be a handful. But what was the biggest reason why you joined this business?
Okay, so I'll take you. I will take you on a little bit of journey. So I got married in 2007. So my marriage is 17 years this year, and then 11 out of the 17 years, my husband and I struggled with infertility. And then in 2019, we had our first child. Then 2018, we had our first child, and 2020, we had a second baby. And, I had always wanted, like for me, being at home with them, raising them, like I said, I'm a Christian in godly ways and all, has always been that, for children that we've waited for a very long time for them to come. I wanted to be involved in, every aspect of their lives. But then I needed to work also, because of the funds, now we have more mouths to feed, so my husband can't be the only one working. So but I had always wanted to do businesses, that would work around my schedule. And so I tried some few businesses, but they were taking me away from the children, so I knew they were not for me until I got to know about this business. And it worked around my schedule. It was perfect for me. I could do it once I have internet and my phone or my laptop. I could do it. So it was one of the reasons why I decided to go into this business, because number one, it worked with my schedule. And then, because we didn't start child rearing on time, I knew that by the time they would be entering college, it would be time for retirement, and we still needed funds to, sponsor them through college. And so I know that we needed to have a business that would do that. And thankfully for this business has given us that opportunity. And so now, we don't have to worry about how would they go to college, we already have a
Hmm.
business that will take care of that. So those were some of my reasons. I have a lot of reasons, but those were some of my reasons why I decided I was going to, start the business.
Wow. Yeah, that's very true. I myself still have two younger kids, and it's nice to prepare for their future. Like you said, you guys had kids later, later, and then um having them as, I mean, grow as they grow up, we those the economy is not going to get any better. So preparing what is for their future is very important. As she mentioned, like they have this business for their children, because this business is a legacy. We can leave it for our children. If they want to continue the business that we build, they can. If they don't, then they don't. They have an option now to be able to do business or go to school, whichever they want to do, but the future is secure. So since joining this business, how has this business changed you and your family?
Okay, so let me talk about my family first. I said I was able to retire last year because of this business. That was what I wanted. I'd always wanted, but because of this business has given me that opportunity, and I've been a stay-at-home mom now for a year, and for
What?
every yes, 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 and you know, it's such a blessing because I'm fully involved in the life of my children, which has always been my dream. I go for all their school activities. When they come back from school, at times I pick them, at times my dad picks them, but I'm always present. I'm a present mom. We- They come home, we do the homeworks together. you know and it can be, it's time consuming because I have to attend to my first daughter, then my second daughter, and then they want to talk to me about what happened in school. I'm with them till it's time to go to bed. And then when I do that, then I have time for my husband too, and we talk about his day, we pray together, but if not for this business, I wouldn't have been able to do that, because before I started the business, there were days that they go to bed without seeing me, and they wake up and I'm out of the house. So this business has given me the opportunity to be a present mom, which I've always wanted. And then
Hmm.
also personally, I have developed, I have people I've been able to help moms to like me to start this journey of financial and time freedom. And then also and now I can, before you can never catch me on a camera talking, but now I do go live without thinking about it. I do designs. I do, there are a lot of things I'm able to do as a result of the trainings that I've received in this business. So I have developed tremendously as a human being, and I have that fulfillment that I'm doing something worthwhile with my life. So the benefit
Yes.
is
They said that, a stay-at-home mom, it's like when you were working throughout your life in the corporate world, and then a year ago you become a stay-home mom, and you're like, man, if I didn't have this business, what else would I be doing, right? Because not every day the kids have activities in school, not every day that you have to be there because they're in school. So you're
Mhm.
like, I need something, because your body and your brain has been doing that corporate world, and you're like, I need something. So now you feel like, hey, I'm pretty productive every day. I'm doing something. I'm learning. I'm doing my go lives, and so not just your family, but again, like she said, she want this business because it works around her schedule. Just keep in mind, guys, that even though Adiola is a stay-home mom, we also have moms that work full-time, and they still have this business, because the key word of this business is run around your schedule. It doesn't take over your schedule. So that is why we are so proud to share this business to a lot of the parents and a lot of the moms and a lot of people all over the world that wants change. And like she said, not just financial, but also time freedom, because there's no amount of money that can compare how much time freedom you have to spend time with your family. So, um, as we know that we're talking about parenting, moms, and everything, if you have one parenting quote you can share to our viewers, what would that be?
Okay, so that would be to be in your children's memories. You have
Oh.
to be in your children's memories tomorrow. You have to be in their lives today.
Oh, that is very true.
Yes,
I was just looking at, I know you have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I'm sure your 5-year-old is graduating for pre K and
yes,
kindergarten soon. So, as they step to that bigger step in school, it feels like the time just swoop away, and like you said, you have dream about being there every step of the way. And That's just it. That's the proof that this business changed every parent's every desire, every dream that you have. Because if you didn't find this business and you've been running that old traditional business and you're like, man, it's still taking away time from my kids, what are those memories that you would miss, and then the glimpse of an eye, there is our you can't bring him back. So that is amazing. That is very amazing. And another question is, I know that you talk about the training and talk about the amazing skills that you learned being a mom and stay home mom and being a business owner. What is the most effective tool that helps you manage together?
Okay, so for me, I would say number one, thank God for this business. I'll still refer to because of the power of automation that we have
Mm-hmm.
in the business. So it has helped me while I'm busy with other things. My business is running at the background, so I don't have to be, present all the time because of that. And also, it has helped because of there's automation. I can now effectively manage my time. Like I said, when they are in school in the morning, that's when I work, and then when they're at home, it's time for to be the mommy. It's time to be mommy.
Yes.
I help them with their homework, which can be a lot at times. And then when they are finished, they are done. I'm worn out myself.
I know it's crazy nowadays that a kindergarten or pre-K kids have homework.
Homework. I'm like, are they giving you the homework, or are they giving us the homework? Like, I'm just so tired. And then by the time, and then I still have to be a wife. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
And so when they go to sleep, that's when I catch up with my husband. And then when everybody's settled, and then I go back to my work, I go back to the business. If I have to, talk to people, talk to my mentees, learn, do my trainings and all. But what has worked for me like that, periods that I have to be mommy and then it's taking so much time away from the business. But because the business runs on automation, I don't have to worry. There are some things that have been taken care of for me, so I can work my schedule around. It. So that's the beauty of this business. And then I don't have to like say that. Oh, okay, I need 2 hours. At times, maybe just 45 minutes. Maybe I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
school. I'm in their school. They're having maybe a school activity and they have not yet
Mm-hmm.
started. I can still work on my business on my phone while I'm waiting for them, or when I go to pick them and then I'm a little bit early. So a 15 minutes here, a 10 minutes here, a 45 minutes here. At the end of the day, they all come together and I'm working on my business while I'm not sacrificing on the time to be a wife and a mom. So the power of automation that we have in the business works absolutely for us. So the beautiful thing about this business is number one, I was able to find myself. I'm living my
Mm-hmm.
best life. I'm not just a mom. I'm also living my life as a fulfilled human being. And then because
Yes.
I have the power of automation, it has made it a lot easier for me to be able to do.
Wow, that's true. And if you can, if you guys are going to watch this live or replay, pay attention to the time that she was talking about her schedule. In the morning after the drop off, she has so many hours. Again, it really just depends. If you want to work 30 minutes that day, work 30 minutes. Nobody's telling you how many hours you have to work. You're not getting clocked in or you're not getting clocked out. She even say that when she has to wait for the activity to start, she can still work on her business 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So there is no time frame, guys. You can do this anytime, anywhere, as long as you have your phone and internet. So, lastly, give us how do we sign up for this business, and also those people that are still skeptical, give your biggest advice to them, and then let us know.
Okay, all right. So I want to talk to people that are skeptical. I would say that it is fine. You need to be skeptical, but it's not okay for you to remain skeptical. For me too, when I was about starting, I had my like a little bit of a doubt. But what I did was to find out what the business was about really. And when I did that, I asked a lot of questions. I did my research, and I was able to clear my doubt. If I had stayed in that position of skepticism, I wouldn't be here today. I'm living my best life, like I said. Imagine if I had not started, I'll still be where I used to be. So don't stay skeptical. Do your research, ask questions, reach out, and talk to us about your fears. Let us know what you're afraid of, and we'll know a way we'll be able to help you. And to start is not difficult. Simply, the first step you have to take is to watch the 90 minutes free webinar, and you can see our website. Just reach out to us. We'll help you get started. We'll give you access to be able to watch the free webinar. And the webinar will show you how to start your own business. And you'll see everyday people like you and I, that have recorded success in this business. They'll talk about their journeys, where they were before they started the business, where they are now, and you can see for yourself that these are just people like you and I, and they are doing amazingly well in the business. So the first step is, you know, start from a place of knowledge, find out what the
Mhm.
business is about, and you can now decide if this business is for you or not. So reach out to us so that we can send you access to watch the free 90 minutes webinar, and then from there you can move on, decide what you want to do. So it's totally free, and you're not paying a dime for the first stage. So that's it.
Wow, thank you, Adiola, for your time. And I will leave you at this. She said, start with knowledge. Everything is scary nowadays, but be knowledgeable. Do your research. Those are the key terms about this business. If you're scared, if you're skeptical, do your research. Get acquainted. Get some answers. List a lot of questions because those would reassure you that this business is legit. We pay taxes, and if you guys have any questions, we have our name, we have our website. Check out, just go there and sign up for that free info session, the webinar, and be educated about it. How to start your online business. This is made for you. You are watching this and you have come across this live because something is telling you that it is time to be able to reach the dreams that you want. So thank you again, Adiola, for your
Thank
time.
you
I know
so
she's all the way to Nigeria, and
much.
I'm all the way in the US, so it's all on the opposite side of the world. But look at we are global, and we meet each other through this online business. Have a
Yeah.
great weekend and
Yeah.
enjoy
Bye
the swim day
bye.
for the girls.
Bye
Bye,
bye. Thank
guys.
you.